This province's fiscal situation is not good. Lots of red ink. But the data shows that's not stopping people from spending. We love to drive new vehicles, invest in our homes, and keep our pantries full. Consumers in Newfoundland and Labrador spent more than $12 billion on goods and services in 2024. Finance officials initially forecasted a 2% growth in retail sales for last year. But the actual numbers are much higher. Retail sales from January to October of 2025 were up 4.7% more than during the same period a year earlier.
Terry, a 100% increase from 2% to 4% is a really powerful message that we like to spend.
There is no sugarcoating that this number is deeply troubling.
Remember this? The new PC government updated the province's finances last month and revealed that the forecasted deficit for this fiscal year is close to $1 billion. But the data shows the economy here is resilient. This province is one of the country's growth leaders in GDP, driven by the energy sector, with all 4 oil fields in production for the first time since 2023. This province capitalized on its geographic advantage and global trading patterns and largely avoided the headwinds of Donald Trump's trade war. Industries like mining, the fishery, oil and gas employ thousands. Most are high-wage jobs. And then there's demographics. We have the oldest population in Canada, and many of those boomers have deep pockets.
They're buying those new cars, they're buying those really cool items that you can get at Costco.
In October alone, food and beverage retailers reported sales of nearly $200 million.
It has most certainly been a good year.
One of the big drivers in retail sales is the auto sector. Nationally, new vehicle sales were up by just under 4% last year. But in this province, sales accelerated by more than 12%.
We've seen significant growth year over year, both Newfoundland, St. John's, and our dealerships personally.
Fears that Trump's tariffs would drive up the cost of vehicles by thousands of dollars helped fuel that sales surge, especially mid-year. Dealer incentives and favorable interest rates also helped.
So if you look at sales number in Newfoundland and in Canada from early March to almost the end of the summer, the numbers were very good.
We're up 100 new units and we're up 250 used units for the year. So we've seen significant growth.
This is not what was considered Buick a number of years ago. It's not your mom and dad's car anymore.
But all that spending comes at a big cost. Many people are overextending themselves and taking on big debt. This business professor is urging caution.
If you're looking at that big ticket, I would say, does your future self really need that? A lot of it's being driven by maybe you're seeing your buddy get a new Ford F-150 truck and you're saying, hey, I want that Ford F-150 truck. Can I afford it? I'll stretch it a little bit.
But the immediate future is uncertain. Retail sales have been cooling in recent months. The job market is slumping, and the construction industry is a glaring weak spot right now in the economy. In the longer term, there are potential bright spots that could fuel even higher spending. There's the proposed Bay du Nord offshore oil field and a potential hydroelectric deal on the Churchill River with Quebec.
I am confident. We are projecting significant growth for 2026 as well.
It can do everything from detect a person on a bicycle going down the street to a fellow about to cross the road.
Vehicles are more intelligent than ever, but when it comes to our spending habits, it remains to be seen whether we'll stay in the fast lane. Terry Roberts, CBC News, St. John's.